Not gonna lie, before the yap session, y'all subscribe to the channel. If this is your first time, if this is your second time, if this is your third time, fourth, fifth time on this channel, go ahead and subscribe right now, and let's hit 40,000 subscribers. But what I wanted to talk about was true mode, bro. We got into a call with Cetro yesterday. I'm sure you guys, a lot of you guys saw it because there was like 8,000 fucking people in there. It was actually pretty nuts. But Cetro and Balboa were kind of going on a huge argument, and we were just trying to get down to the conclusion of whether or not they reset the timers, and we'll never fucking know because Cetro's not going to budge. But now we have 10,000 people with True Bankai in the game, so whatever, it might not even matter. The only thing that sucks is every singular server I've joined today, I promise you, there has been some music, some dialogue, and I'm like, what's going on, bro? Boom, true mode, boom, true mode, boom, true mode, and everybody's just popping and going crazy. You guys saw that I got my Stark, True Segunda, Tercera, whatever you want to call it. I popped in Waco, bro. I thought I was safe. 2 miracle fucking trues ended up popping on me, and we just have this entire brawl out war. And why does my bar end? Why does my bar end in 20 seconds? I do Sarah Metroletta. I use the T move, I use the G move, and now I use Z, and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Where is my bar at? Miracle? He had that shit 10 fucking minutes later. I don't even understand. I literally do not even understand what kind of favoritism that these Quincy's have, bro. But Miracle might be the best true thing in the entire game. I'm pretty sure that shit fucking heals itself. We were fighting a giant, bro. It was like 10v1 against a giant, and then the second one came in and it was a 10v2 against a giant. So true mode's pretty fucking insane right now. Cetro didn't give us any information. For those of you that waited over 12 hours, it might even be 25 hours at this point. That's the speculation going on right now for everybody who's asking me, like, what are the requirements? You do still need to do ring 1, 2, 3, and so on. They're not going to confirm anything, because if they did, basically, it would screw them over, because if they said, hey, guys, it is 12 hours, then they'll know that they reset it because everybody else had to wait 25 hours, 30 hours, whatever, how many fucking hours they had to wait. But overall, the game is looking pretty cooked right now. Like, it's in a pretty bad state. I don't even know what's going on. Most of the content in the game has been figured out. I remember, like, y'all wouldn't know, but there were so many content creators so happy, so eager to come and play Type Soul, bro. I had over 50 DMs on the night before the release of the game, of people fiending to get that content creator role so they could post on their content. Boom, showcases. Boom, people figured out how to get True Bankai. People found out Hellverse is kind of trash for the most part. And here we fucking are, bro. There's no content in the game. Once you get your True mode, I'm sure a lot of you guys are still waiting. There's not going to be anything else for you to do besides go back to ranked. Because what is the point in farming anything in Hell unless you want Dev Trigger, unless you want Ancient Vasta, which we don't even know is in the game or not in the game, whatever it may be, but supposedly people are getting it, and then some other people are claiming they're getting banned for it. I don't even know what the fuck is actually going on with all of these situations right now, but the one thing I do know is that the content is damn near gone. Foolbringers, they got Book of the End fix. Their modes, they're not getting true modes anytime soon. Vasta Rage isn't even in the game. Yodoichi, as far as we know, is not even in the game as well. And true modes have all been figured out. People have popped every single one that is available to us on the platform. So we might be fucking cooked, bro. And to the community, if the developers do end up actually trying to fix the game, maybe don't give them such a hard time, because I feel like the whole tension between developers and the people are that no matter what these developers drop, y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all hate on the game regardless, bro. Even though everybody's playing the game, y'all will hate on the game regardless. I do see both perspectives of it. The developers definitely lacked on a lot of things, like I said before, the accessories and things of that nature. But the community does need to actually take into account that there's not as many developers on this team as we thought. Yeah, maybe they shouldn't have released the game then. We could say that. Maybe they shouldn't have dropped a release date if the game was still going to be buggy and they didn't test out Fullbringers and Hellverse. Yeah, we could, you know, it's like the devs fucked up, the community is kind of just super demanding. I really don't know what to expect, but if the developers are coming across this video, just work with the community. I know it's hard, but work with the community and we could actually build something going forward here. Because if we're being completely honest, the community is the ones playing the game. So if the people are playing the game and they're telling you they don't want no shitty ass calling games, then calling games maybe shouldn't be added to the game. If they're telling you they want to keep Clan Wars, then maybe keeping Clan Wars is a good idea. I'm just saying, the people are the players. Developers may have good ideas. I'm sure, I understand. It's just like YouTube content. One person might like a thumbnail, one person might like a title, but it's really up to the people who are going to be viewing, the people who are going to be playing, and ultimately, they're the ones on the game, and the developers are the ones working on the game and less or more playing the game. So let's just leave it to the players. Maybe drop a million polls. Fuck the stages. I don't think those are really helping anybody because there's only like 1,000 or 2,000, and that's what, 2% of the 100,000 players that are on this game. So definitely try to build up something, maybe a event. I have no clue. Y'all are gonna have to come up with it. I'm not the developer, but I'm just saying the community definitely is the ones that need to be the puppeteers here, the ones working, pulling the strings, and the developers do need to just step down off the pedestal a little bit and just be like, hey, I'll go ahead and try that, bro. I'll add that to the game. If you guys think all 30,000 of you want that in the game, I'm gonna go ahead and add that shit in the game because I think you're truly gonna play it. I don't know what's next. RLCs ain't dropping anytime soon. Holy War X ain't dropping anytime soon. So that just leaves us with nothing, bro. This is the game to play for the next couple months, and pretty much it's just old type soul. It's not gonna have another chance to shut down and go back up again, which is pretty unfortunate because I was actually excited for this game, but unfortunately there's not enough going on. Hopefully they fix all the bugs, but not only that, people want immediate content. Like, they can fix everything in the game and people are gonna still be crying, bro. People are crying about 40 rerolls, 10 reroll codes and shit like that because they can't get the legendary or the mythical that they want. So for the most part, we're just fried, bro. I don't know what's to come for this game, but all we can do is hope. Hopefully the developers have some sort of talk with the content creators. I don't even know what's gonna happen with that, but they need to figure something out. Hell needs to, I don't want to say anything crazy and say it needs to be redone completely. Ring 2 looks good, Ring 3 looks good, but we don't have any accessories in the game as quote-unquote I'll say promised, and there's actually nothing that drops in Hell now that I think of it. I'm pretty sure you could get like a couple of the Vows, Bamboo Hatman, and then Dev Trigger, and that's pretty much about it right now. Everybody just AFKs for 12 hours, 25 hours, how many ever hours, and gets their true modes, and then it's just back to old type soul. There's really nothing else new to the game to do. With all said and done, go ahead and sub up to the channel. Once again, we're shooting for 40K. I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one. As always, it's your boy Elixo. Peace.